God. Now, ordinarily when you see this, you're saying, boy, are your hands cold? Not this morning. Let's take a moment. Breathe, rest, center. Oh, loving Father, Mother God, we acknowledge your presence moving in and through us this day. We take time to be open, receptive, responsive, and obedient to your instruction and guidance. We are blessed, and we give thanks for the opportunity to come together to learn and to grow and to move in our world in the name, in the nature, and in the power of the Christ. Amen.
As Rob said last time, this month has been about prayer. And I had happened to come across this book. This is the book that Rob gave to us when we joined the church here. And one of my very favorite Unity people, of course, all of you recognize him, James Dillett Freeman. And he has a lovely article in here. I'm just going to share a couple pages with you because it is 5 pages too long, and I don't want Rob tugging on my sleeve here. So this is called In the Silence by James Dillett Freeman. There are many kinds of silence. There is the drowsy silence of the noonday fields. There is the restless silence of the sleeping city. There is the silence of grief, too deep for tears. The silence of joy, too full for laughter. The movement of the heavens and the growth of living things are silent. There is the silence of human thought. But deeper is the silence of the place of peace within you. Deeper is the silence where you commune with God. In the silence is strength for the tired body. In the silence is light for the joyless mind. In the silence is love for the lonely spirit. In the silence is peace for the troubled heart. There, workaday worries fade away. There, the whole being becomes a place of prayer, a holy temple set on a hill. There, you know God as a living presence and yourself as God's child. The silence is a holy place, a place of stillness and peace. It is not far away. It is right where you are now. It is right where you are whenever you shut the doors of your senses, still the importing of your thoughts, and turn to God. When you enter, the world outside and its troubles melt away. When you leave, your body and mind are stilled, refreshed, and restored. Some people link the silence with occultism and look for fantastic psychic experiences from it. The purpose of the silence, however, is not for you to have visions or to see colored lights. Such experiences will only distract you from the true purpose of the silence, which is awareness of God. In preparing to experience the silence, try to relax your body and open your mind. Remember, you cannot fight your way through to God. You can only let go and let God. As you quiet yourself, feel the presence of God freeing you from tension. Let your whole body, every nerve, every muscle, every cell, relax and let go. If you feel tense across your forehead, say, relax and let go. If your eyes feel strained, say, relax and let go. If you are tense in any part of your body, say, relax and let go, until from the top of your head to the soles of your feet, you are perfectly relaxed. This is the first step in experiencing the silence. Be still and know that I am God. Say this silently until the words take on new meaning, a living meaning, and you feel the stillness within your whole mind, your whole being. And I'd just like to add, as a chaplain, I always loved, when I was praying with someone, I always started that out with saying, how may I pray with you today? So my blessing for each one of you today, I am asking for 100 angels to be with you on this day, to surround you and walk with you, and maybe whisper in your ear that when you are praying for someone else, please also remember to include a prayer for yourself. Namaste.
Jesus said, "The one who believes in me will also do the works that I do, and in fact will do greater works than these." Doing my part in fulfilling the truth of Jesus' words, I am contributing to the Christ consciousness that is growing throughout the world. I believe that through Christ in me, I express purity of mind, body, and spirit. I believe that whatever divine appointment is mine to fulfill, I will fulfill it. I believe that whatever overcoming is mine to complete, I shall complete it. With each affirmation, I have a greater understanding of who I am. The true me is emerging more completely each day. I am a healthy, whole, and wise expression of the Christ Spirit within me. In the Bible verse, when he entered the house, the blind men came to him, and Jesus said to them, "Do you believe that I am able to do this?" They said to him, "Yes, Lord." That's Matthew 9:28.
So it is, I hold that thought, that knowing, I am. And as I rest in this awareness, I allow thoughts and concerns of the day to rest. I don't fight them. I don't argue with them. I just allow them to rest, knowing, should I choose, I may pick them up at any time. But in this holy moment, I rest. In this moment, I move to that place in consciousness which Jesus called my inner chamber, my secret place. It is that place where there is no doubt, there is no concern, about what may be. There is knowing of what is. And as I hold the thought, I am, I know, that for which I have asked is answered. From this knowing, I am joy-filled. I am wonder-filled. And I allow this feeling to move in and through me, to immerse each and every cell in it, for I am it. And I breathe, and as I do so, that which I am moves through me. Into this now, to this place. And from this place, growing in strength and in power, moves through our community, wherever that may be. And moves through you into our world. And throughout the universe. And with each breath, I experience the wonder of this awareness, the wonder of this expansion of being. And as I listen, I know that somewhere, somewhen, someone says, thank you, thank you, thank you. For in this moment, I receive and accept that which you have sent. And I am grateful. And I am joy-filled and wonder-filled. And in that gratitude and joy, moving through this one returns to you. And the circle is complete. And as I experience this flow, I am. I am. I am. And then, gently, easily, effortlessly, holding on to this experience, I bring my attention back to this now, to this when, to this room. And from my heart, I pray as Jesus, my elder brother, taught us. I pray like this. Spirit am I. I cannot say it often enough, so I'm going to say it again. When you will get out of the way, you meaning the ego of you, if you will just put yourself out there, allow yourself to be who you are, and allow everyone in your circle of influence, those who you know, those who you love, to be who they are. And when you step out in that, wonderful things happen. I didn't know what we were going to sing today. Spirit of mine. I didn't know that Estella was going to read my lesson plan. But it worked. Because in this beingness, I know that God's in charge. I know that that which needs to be done will be done. This whole month we've been looking at prayer and meditation, and one of the important factors in prayer and meditation is learning how to relax. Not just physically, but mentally as well. And what Estella went through this morning is the physical part. If you're having a challenge in prayer and meditation, then physically talk to yourself. Relax, relax, relax. Breathe. Remind yourself. You know? Don't breathe hot right now. Breathe cool. Okay? Cool breathing. Right? But tell yourself. Talk to you. Now, if you're not comfortable with that, do it when nobody else is around. Every now and again, Terry says to me, "Who was in your office a minute ago?" I said, "Oh, that would have been me." She says, "You do that a lot, talking to yourself." I go, "Yeah, I do. I do talk to myself a lot. Sometimes just to hear what it is I think. Get the words out there and look at it and go, do I really believe that?" Sometimes when I'm working on a project, making a language change, taking some underlying assumptions out and rethinking some things, I need to speak it to get it out here and take a look at it to see if it's really the truth of me. Is this what I believe of me? Is this what I would choose to live in? And if the answer is no, because I have free will, then I can continue on my path. If the answer is yes, then I look for a new thing and a new way to express and a new joy to be filled with, new wonder to appear in my world and in my life, and step out in that. And then that which I'm dragging around with me and have been for years says, "Yeah, but." Yeah, but. Which brings us to this: know thyself. See, my yeah buts are me. My yeah buts are what got me to where I am today. And I'm learning to look at that and say, yep, that's who I am in that moment. Who will I be in the next? And then when I'm talking about next moment, I'm talking about next moment. I tell you, as true as I know how to say it to you, that I have no idea what will be said 5 minutes from now. I have zero clue, meaning the ego of me. I just know this, that whatever needs to be said will be said. Whatever you need to hear, you will hear. If you haven't already and just tuned out and checked out to Jamaica. And that's okay too, because we know that's how our brain works. As a teacher, I can tell you and watch and see it, that people pay attention and the brain takes off. I wonder what the river feels like right about now. Oh, that's cool. What did he just say? And I check back in, right? In a little while, I'll check back out and I'll check back in. And that's perfectly acceptable and it's normal and it's human. Is that a word? I don't even know. Humaning. I have no idea what that word means. But what does the word now mean? Yeah. And if it's not a word, we'll invent one. It's okay. I come from good stock that does that on a regular basis. As long as you know what it means for you. Here's what human means for me. That's that part of me which I allow to be human. It's that part of me that I know is me, but not the I am of me. I'm learning how to connect to 100% as opposed to just occasionally. And even as I said that word, the hair on the back of my neck stood up. And here's why. There's a presumption to that word connection. And the presumption is I can be disconnected. Can I ever be disconnected from God? No. Can't happen. Cannot happen. So if I can't be disconnected, then why would I waste any energy or spend any energy being connected? I'm already there. I have to find a new word. Doggone it, here we go again. I have to find a new way to express. And this will happen on a regular basis for you as well. As you start to work in a new way, words will have a new meaning for you, and you'll learn to step out in them, and that's what knowing yourself is all about. Knowing yourself is knowing what's going on in your world, being aware of it from an absolutely non-judgmental place. Learning to see you as the Christ of you sees you at the point of you. And what does that mean? I am. I am. You see, when Jesus taught that to us, there was no doubt, there was no question. He not only spoke the word, he lived it. And he stepped out in it. And for me, it all rests right in this. These and greater things shall you do. These and greater things. I'm still hunting for the greater. Because it's going to be there for me right now. The greater for me right now is this. I got asked a question. And the question was, if, and that's not one of my favorite words, but if you actually do this practice, how will it improve your life and the lives of others? So if I make a change in my world, what is my expectation? How is it going to improve my living? I came that you might have life and have it abundantly, so how is the it going to change? And how will it serve others? How will it be for others? How will it enhance others' living? Anybody want the simple answer for that one? Good. As soon as you have it, let me know. No, I'm just kidding. Here's the simple answer for that one. The simple answer is the fact that I do it enhances my world whether I see it or not. When you live in love, whether you see it or not, the consciousness of the world is raised up. When you live in peace, in joy, in harmony, whether you see it out here or not, the consciousness is raised up. So even if you don't do anything else, just live it. It will enhance the life of someone else. However, he said, that's not who I choose to be. Not in and of itself. Not just knowing the work and living it and stepping out of it, because that's only part of it. If I am to be a disciple, if I am to practice that which my way shower has taught me, then I need to also understand the next part and go into the world and share with them, show them, live with them. Ooh, I can't live in a cave anymore. Dang, I can't deny who I am anymore. Yes? See? You get to choose it. That's the wonder of it. I get to choose it. I'm going to tell Alice that I did on purpose pick the thing you saw this morning when you came in. It is what it is. It's one of those statements that we've lived with. Okay? It is what it is. Not. There's a presumption there. It is what it is suggests that someone, someplace, somewhere out here is doing something to you. That's not true. The truth is, it is what I call it. Now, think about this. The phraseology that you use, the platitudes, if you will, that we use on a regular basis, the mantras that we express, all wonderful things, all joyous things, that may be the very thing that is blocking you. Because if you're thinking about out here, you're forgetting where the source is. My source is not out here. Right here. Right with me. I am. In the moment, I am. That's knowing yourself, knowing where that lives. Now, do we do that all the time? That would be a probably not. Giving you as much room as you need. Okay? But think about it this way. What will your world look like for you when, not if, when you put one principle to work? Don't put them all to work at the same time. That's too hard. Take one and say, this week I choose, and then pick whichever thing you need to do and choose. And step out in that. Put that in your prayer time, your prayer and meditation time. Because that's where the growth becomes. And then you begin to look outbound and see, all right, what's going on in my world? What's going on in my world? How can I see that which I think, that which I believe, the systems which I hold that are me, are now expressing in the world in a new way? Am I aware of it? Can I see it? Or am I dragging with me all the stuff that I've had my whole life? Or am I lightening the load? Am I putting that ease of who I used to be into the I am? Have you ever thought about it that way? Try this one on for size. I am is a pump and you're a balloon. And every time you go and floating down, you go, I am. And then in your world, what do? I am. All right? If the picture works for you, great. If it doesn't, just say, this guy is just way too loose for words. It doesn't matter what it takes. See, you'll find something that works for you. You'll find that peace that works for you. That you'll have the absolute knowing of who you are. The joy of who you are. The willingness to step out in who you are. And that is the truth of you. And that will change your world. And more importantly, or as equally important, it will change all of our worlds. I heard it on the news today, and I love it when the news finally get around to confirming what I thought I believed for a long time. The statement was this: the United States, from an economic situation, is not that it's falling down. It's not that we're falling behind. It's that the rest of the world is going up. What have we been praying for 60 years? Or more, in my case. 63 that I know of. For those of you a little older, add whatever. Those who aren't quite there, take it away. Whatever it works out to be, we've all been doing the same thing. I would have my world be what? A better place. It's happening. It's happening. Now, bring that home. It's happening for you as well. Breathe. I am. Together. I am. Again. I am. I am God, expressing it as me, at the point of me, which makes me, together, I am. And so it is.
The activities, programs, and services of this ministry are presented on a love offering basis. All gifts, regardless of size, are gratefully accepted. You may participate either by sending your gift to Christ Unity Church, 540 North Holly Street, Medford, Oregon, 97501, or by visiting us on the Internet at www.unitymedford.org.